What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So, hey, real quick, I am on here just to do what God has called me to do, to tell you guys what He has called me to tell you. Excuse my voice, it's just been up and down lately for the last couple of days. I am just really excited about the word that God gave me to give. See, this God gave me to give to His people today. I wrestled with this word for a long time. I've wrestled to release it for a long time. Just because people that know me know I like to stay in my own world, in my own bubble, do my own thing, and mind my business, But it is a word that God does have for us. He has it for you, for me, for all of us today, and I'm just here to release it, just here to give it out, and be obedient. I'm in a season where I want to be obedient. It doesn't really matter what's going on in my life. I thought I had to have everything figured out. I had to have all my ducks in a row and ducks in a row, and thought I had to have just my I's dotted, T's crossed on every single little detail before I released the things that God put in me to release. And no, I was being disobedient. And so I'm on here just to keep it real, just to kick it, just to give you what God gives me to give, and to kick it about many different things. But today, I'm just excited because I'm able to release this word. I'm able to live it in real time with you guys right now as I release it and as I give it. You know what I mean? Know that it's coming from the Spirit of God. It's coming from the presence of God. It's coming from the heart of God. For me to you, I was like, okay, Lord, well, let me go do my hair. I just came from cleaning one of my Airbnbs, and I'm like, I've been running, I've been working. They had left it a mess. So, I was frustrated. I had a lot of stuff going on about real life, you know what I mean? And I'm like, Lord, you want me to get this word out. You want me to get on here. You want me to say this. You want me to upload a video. You want me to do this and do that. And I'm like, life always happening. So when I'm going to have, the right mind and the right time to do it, God was like, no, that's why I need you to put this out there, because you're a living example of what you're about to teach and what you're about to say. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm on here just to be real, just to keep it 100 out here in the world today, and just to give what God is telling me to give to you guys. And I just pray. I know it's for somebody. I already know. I know it's for somebody. It's been for somebody. It's for all of us who we trying. We putting our faith in God. We believe in God for everything He told us that He was going to do. We believe in Him for some amazing things, some things that is beyond our comprehension of how it's going to get done. And it's a lot of things, a lot of people that's sitting on the gifts, that's sitting on the call, that's sitting on the yes to the things of God, because they, like me, they want it all together. They want to know A to Z. I want to know everything in between too. I kind of want to control it if I can, but God, like, no, absolutely not. Either you gonna let me be God and just be obedient and just trust me, or what's up? What we doing? So, you know, I'm just excited because if you know me, like my inner circle, shout out to Zaza Society, my best friend. She know it's been a long time coming. And it's been a lot of work that God has put in me. And it's been a process. It's been a processing. It's been it's been a warfare. I've been having to slay demons in my quiet time and in my personal life. And I've had to conquer a lot of things, and God had to move a lot of things out the way in order for me to just really have the courage to even do this, because it's just, I really ain't trying to be on here doing all this, but we gonna do what He told us to do in 2025. That's what we gonna do. Sometimes we might have to cry to do it. Sometimes we may have to push our plate back and fast to push it out. Sometimes we're gonna have to uh, do a lot of things just to say yes to God. We're gonna have to protect our yes by any means necessary. And it's not gonna feel good to everybody around you when you gotta take a few minutes to study or pray, or when God is calling you to do some things. But it's those things that He's calling you to do and that He's calling you to do that's gonna bring about everything that you're believing Him for. And I'm a living witness. So today I'm excited, like I said, to talk about just that breakthrough faith, the mustard seed faith, the faith that's the breakout faith. And God had gave me this title a while back. It's been a while. My disobedience at an all-time high. Just gonna be honest, because it was just so many factors I was factoring in that wasn't even a big deal, didn't even matter. And then it was so many things also that I was using as an excuse not to show my face and do this, because I'm so anti-social media now. I just be like, look, let me live my life. I ain't trying to be on here and see the people and talk to the people. I don't want the people talking to me. But God, like, look, it's about what I want you to do. So I'm on here. I'm on here with it real time. But God wanted me to release this word about the mustard seed faith. We all remember what the scripture says, and it comes from Matthew chapter 17, verse 20. This particular account that I'm reading from, and actually, let me show y'all real quick. I am coming out of the Ethiopian Bible. I love the Ethiopian Bible. It just puts so much more in perspective, take you out of the religious mindset and put you into relationship with God at a whole nother level. But so anyway, so basically what happened in a chapter and in this part of the Bible, of the New Testament, when Jesus was walking the earth, Yeshua. And a lot of times you're going to hear me interchange Jesus and Yeshua. Okay, this one and the same. If I say Jesus, I mean the Son of God. If I say Yeshua, I mean the Son of God. I'm going to do another video on Jesus and Yeshua, the different dialects, the Hebrew way of saying Jesus and the English version, which, we know him as Jesus. So, but anyway, that's a whole nother video for another time. That's not what God told me to talk about right now, but I might interchange it. I just want you guys to know that is doctrinally sound and biblically sound if I do say Jesus or if I do say Yeshua, because everybody don't know. But anywho, so in this particular part of the Bible, sorry, people want to call it. See what I'm saying? But anyway, in this particular part of the scriptures, this is where you had a gentleman that came and he brought his daughter. Not his daughter, I'm sorry. He brought his son to Jesus. And because his son was vexed with a devil, right? His son had a demonic spirit inside of him. And the demonic spirit was an epileptic spirit. So right there, we could excavate that a little bit deeper. We're not going to do that today because that's not what we're talking about. But if we was to dig into the scriptures a little bit deeper about the accounts and the demonic accounts and the things and how they manifested in human beings, we would see that sickness is spiritual. But we're not even about to go there. We're going to park that for another time. So, yes. So, he like, yo, Jesus, what's up? He like, Jesus like, how can I help you? What's up, my mans? He like, look, my son is being, seized with a spirit. It makes him seize. It's epileptic. It causes him to go into the fire, throw himself into the fire, and then throw himself into the water, right? Which is really deep too, but we're going to get to that another time. But he like, I took him to your disciples, but they couldn't help him. They couldn't cast the thing out. He's still sick with this epileptic condition. He's still having seizures. He's still struggling. What's up? Jesus was like, dang, that's messed up. You know what I mean? That's how Jesus basically responded. Like, he like, faithless and perverse generation of people. You know what I'm saying? He like, bring them here. Bring them here. Because honestly, Jesus wasn't a softie. He wasn't soft. He wasn't playing with no spirits. He wasn't playing with no demons. He wasn't petting nobody in their sin. He wasn't on no games. It was just like, okay, here we go. But, so he brought the little boy to him. Jesus rebuked the demon, right? He rebuked the demon and everything, and cast the demon out and everything, which is cool. This is what Jesus do. This is what he here to do. You know what I mean? So wasn't nobody thinking nothing about it, but the disciples wanted to know because they was, and it do show the humility that they had. You know what I mean? They went to Jesus on the side. They put him to the side later, like, look, Abba, Rabbi, why we couldn't cast him out? What's up? What happened? Jesus like, look, it's because of your unbelief. That's just what it is. It's just your unbelief stopped you. And I'm going to read the scripture real quick because see me paraphrasing, I be all in my imagination, I be going with it, you know what I mean? And I be, yeah. So I'm going to read this really quickly. And I'm going to start in Matthew chapter 17, verse 19, when the disciples came to Christ real quick. And it's not going to take long real quick. This word that God gave me, it's not going to take long. Hold on. But I got to put the word on it, honey. So Anyhow, it says, then the disciples came to Yeshua privately and said, why weren't we able to cast it out? Jesus said to them, because of your unbelief. For most certainly I tell you, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you will tell this mountain, move from here to there. Move from here to there. And it will move. And nothing will be impossible for you. But this kind doesn't go out except by prayer and fasting. So, which that's the next level too. You know what I mean? You know, some things ain't breaking unless you push that plate back and you on your face. And that's the truth. But the meat of the subject of what God is telling me to tell you guys today is the mustard seed faith. The mustard seed faith. It's powerful. It's mighty. It is the breakthrough faith. It's the faith that starts everything else that God has called you to do.